Incident in the chicane. You think it might be guard?
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Keep it steady. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
On va dire que j'ai rien senti, Philippe.
Clear left.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Aceikith Gaming and welcome to the European Sprint Series. A series that I used to do quite a lot of back in my early days on iRacing. And we're going back to my old roots. We're driving in the GTE class in a very good car that I used to drive quite a lot of back in the day. The Porsche 911 RSR. A very challenging class, but obviously ESS, or as it was previously known as ILMS, it's changed quite a lot as a series. It has, so that is something that I will need to adjust to slightly as well. But a big challenge nevertheless with these cars. These are very challenging. If you do like the content, do not forget to hit that like button. It does help out the channel a lot. And if you do wish to see further racing such as this as well, we do league racing on the channel. And we do have those other official races as well. Then please hit that subscribe button as well. I am regularly uploading iRacing content to the channel once again. Over the course of this week, we've uploaded 3 races. One of them being our RPM GT3 League race that we do on Wednesday evenings, which are also streamed on my Twitch channel. Link here is in the description below. But otherwise, we'll leave you with the action. We'll see you again next time.
Okay, Al, be ready. Go.
On your left. Clear to the left. Left side.
Incident in the chicane. You think it might be guard?
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Keep it steady. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
On va dire que j'ai rien senti, Philippe.
Clear left. Left side. Still there. Clear left. On your right. Clear right. Far left. Still there. Hold your line. Keep it steady. Clear to the left. Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
This is only lap 1 and already there's lots of action. But why is this no longer a series? I do not know. Like, it's not as popular as it used to be. They do feel good on these brakes, I will say. maybe a little bit overconfident on them for the moment.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
So yeah, these are some of the most challenging cars you'll possibly ever drive. Even nowadays in iRacing, they're more difficult than what they used to be. But that's why I love them so much. I always remember racing GTE for the first time. My second full season of iRacing, coming towards the end of the summer of 2019. No, 2018 actually. And obviously, I got my C license, and I knew my premier racing series was going to be IMSA. Back then, IMSA was C license requirement. Nowadays it's now B, as it should be. Obviously back then they had GTE class in that series.
That time was 2:13.56.
LMP2 coming through the field. Hopefully it's going to get us on the chemical structure, which is good. For us at least. It's taken so long to catch up to us though. So it's not even going to get us there. That car must be damaged. It's actually struggling to get ahead of us.
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
Thank you. Stop with me, please.
Okay, Al. Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
On your left. Clear to the
He actually screwed himself up by bumping me in the rear. There was once in front, but show his nose as late as possible, he showed it too late.
Come on, mate.
Obviously these cars are much more challenging than GT3. Why is that? Some people may wonder. It's not the fact that it has more downforce.
Thank you, Emmanuel.
It's not the fact that it has more power, because both of those are true, which makes it slightly more difficult. But what makes these cars more difficult than anything else is that these cars do not have ABS like their GT3 brothers do.
You push me so much, man. What are you doing? Why you not hold position? Come on, Joe. I have to walk track for you, huh?
I broke myself there.
It's my fault that you overbreak the turn. Please, bro. Come on, go to sleep.
The captain, tail ahead is now
I don't know, man.
8 seconds.
Stupid move, mate.
Far right.
Stupid
Clear to the
self-right.
right. On your right.
Unnecessary.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Keep it steady.
I know need a soft truck.
He has got a bit of damage in that car behind us.
I know I had to.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there.
Not going to fight too hard.
And refueling window open after 16 minutes.
Even with bad damage, he's 4.5k. So I don't think I battled with him. If I remember correctly, he was the guy that actually had that. Oh, there he goes again. I was just about to say, I think he was the guy that had that little spin on the bus up chicane at the start of the race.
On your left. Line. Clear left.
Oh, okay, that's enough track.
Good track. Keep it nice and tidy.
MDHs might catch up to us soon. You've got to be ready for that.
Man. 57 I'm observing.
Right side. Keep it steady. Clear to the right. Left side. Clear left.
I tried parking it on the apex, but it was a bit smart of that. But it still made contact at the end of it all.
Please tell me how you manage your battery. Is it possible for me?
It's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth. He's faster than you through. Plus odds.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Clear to the right. Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Come on out.
That was a good overtake on Memori there. Got to give it to him for that.
Start.
It's a shame with these cars. Financially, in the real world, they're not viable. Of course, you know, in a sim racing sense, these are some of the best cars that you'll ever drive. And the best part of it is there's 5 GTE cars you can select from. Easily, I would say the Porsche is probably the best one. You know, by merit.
Come on.
It's the easiest one to drive, I would say, overall.
Eighth place.
As long as you can get used to that. Every now and then, oversteering the car. And the traction control system. Because that's a bit weird at times. But I think that's the way that all GTE cars act, really. You know, so much technology in these cars, despite them being quite old now.
Okay, Al, you need to pass this truck. You're losing too much time.
on, man.
Yeah, if you are thinking about, you know, trying out these cars, maybe you haven't done, maybe it's been a long time, or maybe you're looking for something different.
Let's catch it.
When you first start driving these, it is very much a handful, no matter which GTE car you use. They're all very difficult to drive. You do have to give it time, you know, to get yourself used to these cars, because these are monsters for GT cars. You know, if you think GT3 cars are hard, these are on another level. Right, our first LMDH is coming up. 14 minutes it's taken for the first one to come up. Wondered why that one had no lights set for a minute. That's it.
Don't be intimidated by this little shit and make it work for it.
That'll be a setting that I have.
Blue flag.
Right, here comes the first LMDH.
Far right, clear right.
The car behind's a faster class.
That'll be,
Blue flag.
Far left,
Blue flag.
clear left. Right side, clear right, you're clear.
Blue flag.
Right side, clear right.
Should be given to the chicane.
Blue flag. Okay, Al, there's a faster class car approaching.
Then we're going to be good into the chicane, which is great. We don't want to meet any prototypes going to the chicane if we can help it. If you have one go up you inside, they are going to stay there,
It's now due contact.
but they are having to slow down so
Consistency.
much.
Keep them coming.
On your right. Hold your line, clear to the right. Far right,
So minimal time loss, so that's
clear
fine.
right.
As a GT driver, when you're fighting against these type of cars, to try and lose as minimal time as possible. If they are going to just lunge it, let them by. As much as you are going to lose time.
They go behind
Because
us now.
better off letting them through and losing an extra couple of attempts and come through with a clean car than get damaged because you don't want to lose track position.
There's a faster class car approaching.
It's all about being prepared.
Far right,
It is.
clear to the right.
I will be honest, it is very difficult. Like, I always remember back in the day when obviously we had GTEs in this series. Back then it was not actually called ESS. It actually had the official naming rights to Le Mans. Did iRacing back some years ago. It used to be called ILMS. It was called the iRacing Le Mans series. And back then it was GTEs with a button class like they are today.
Approaching.
On top of that, they had HPD, fantastic car, very old piece of machinery though. So it was quite outdated even when I started racing these cars. are very outdated, which nowadays is the LMP2 class. Obviously, the Dallara P217s, which we will see later on. Also back then, we didn't have the LMDHs. They are reasonably new, of course. Back then, they were LMP1s. Two different types of cars as part of that. And I absolutely loved them, especially when they went to Le Mans itself. Of course, the Porsche 919 was my preferred choice, and you also the Audi R18. Very famous for obviously Jimmy Broadbent driving that car, naming it the Tractor. Of course, they're not driven nowadays, which is a shame. Obviously, you know, to today's standards, they don't hold to the modern era nowadays, obviously.
I guess that was my fault too. Thank you, Sebastian.
It's an intent. Turn 11. Looks like it's scarred.
That was the 4.5k guy. He's not having a good race, is he? But that will bring us up to 7. Yeah, of course, with all that LMDH traffic coming past us for the first time, that has spread the traffic around a bit. Of course, as you can see. Sometimes prototype traffic can make or break a race in GTEs. Sometimes it's hard races. And that's where traffic management is such an important thing, such an important role. But me personally, I am quite proud to be able to say that I am very good with traffic management. And it is thanks to this very series that I do feel quite confident in saying that my traffic management skills is pretty good.
2:14.33.
Because I've been able to show many times before, you know, on my racing that just because you're the fastest doesn't mean that you can be the best. Okay, so Moore is actually now retired.
Right, you've used half your fuel.
The Sapphires retirement in GTE, I believe. Oh no, there is a few others. There were 14 cars at the start of the race in GTE class. There are 9 remaining. That was very good now, was it?
That was 2:14.00.
Yeah, so the LMP2s will be coming through in a bit. So halfway through that LMP2 field, expect the LMP8s to start coming through again the second time. It is that point that this race starts going a little bit insane. Because now you have to compensate for two different classes of cars that go at two different speeds. Hoping he catches up to me before Blondemont.
Here come the LMP2 cars.
Yeah, he should do. Go to the right side, get the shortest track possible. Seems to be all on his own.
Clear on the left.
He's definitely going to pace just a little bit. The big boy is starting to catch up a little bit. With this bit of chapping though starting to come through, that might help me a little bit, but it's not to be guaranteed. That's what I love about multi-class racing, is that different classes of cars now getting involved in each other's races because they're lapping each other.
Thank you, Sebastian. Good job.
All part of the fun at the end of the day.
Thank you.
Past the car behind. Blue flag.
And this guy I'm hoping will overtake me before too long. I think he might be a little bit too far back. Oh no, he should be okay.
On your left.
Blue flag.
Clear left.
It's on the group of two and then D2 right together.
Nah, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I told you, man.
So obviously these two are right in the middle of a battle with each other.
Hello, Danger, man.
There's a group of faster cars behind you. They're racing for position.
Yeah, it's very unfair.
Both are on the right hand side.
Clear the right. Right side.
Blue flag.
Clear right.
The guy behind's really anyway. The gap's now 2.7. Okay, Al. There's a faster class car approaching. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Come on, Machu, what the fuck?
might cause the Atlas dodge.
Right side. Hold your line.
Blue flag.
Clear to the right.
Blue flag. There's a faster car approaching.
Far left. Clear to the left.
Cyro, if you had waited one corner, you would have saved us both a half second.
Oh dear, he made a mistake. Let's now slow him down a little bit.
Left side. Clear left.
Yeah, obviously it's going to be a little bit of time lost because of all that traffic there.
You've just done 215.42.
Far left. Clear to the left.
Get very tough.
Okay, Al, we're at the halfway point. We think about 40 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap behind is now 2.9. E7. There's an incident in the chicane.
Joe, it's the second time.
Okay, Al, the next car is approaching.
C'est quoi ton problème?
Yeah, 2 minute 13.4. New personal best.
Qu'est-ce que je t'ai fait, man? J'ai même attendu.
The goal for me right now is to stay in the 213.
Le problème, c'est que je pense que un virage de plus et tu peux.
Well, we've got no traffic.
Parce que là, t'as fait tout l'inverse en fait.
We have got another LMP2 coming up behind
Je
us.
te mets pas proche de toi, man.
Lake Coupe. There's an incident in turn 9.
Okay, so we've got another, the LMGH is coming around for the second time.
Incident on the chicane. Blue flag. There's faster cars behind, along with the class leader.
Sorry.
Car right. Clear right.
That's all.
Yep.
I mean, I was like, oh crap.
Blue flag. The gap behind is now 2.5.
On your left. Clear left.
Oh, no, that off. Come on.
That was actually pretty much perfect.
Blue flag. Okay, Al, there's a faster car approaching. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Right side. Clear right. You're clear.
Blue flag. Incident. Go on. Looks like SL.
Thanks for waiting.
And you were the leader and you still try to do that.
There's
That's
an
wrong.
incident in the chicane. You think it might be SL? V6.
Je dépasse ça blanchiment.
There's a group of faster cars behind.
One of these LMGHs is on our lap. So by the looks of it, you've probably had some repairs done.
Gap to Bonucci ahead is increasing. It's now 8.1.
Clear right.
A little bit too much speed there.
You've fallen away. The gap behind is now 2.4.
Right side. Clear right.
Because maybe some of the LMPTs are starting to fit.
There's an incident in the chicane. Faster cars approaching.
Clear left.
Oh dear. We're getting a lot of traffic now.
The captain, Bonucci, in front is now 8.9 seconds.
And it's partly because the LMP2s are starting stopping with more fuel.
Car right. Clear right.
Thank you, Felix.
Car right.
Blue flag.
Clear right.
Let's move past the cars behind. They're racing for position. Alright, out. 5 minutes of fuel remaining for 5 minutes.
Car right. Still there. Clear the right.
Blue flag.
On your left. Clear left.
Keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. It's a faster car approaching. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
Right side.
Blue flag.
Clear to the right. Car left.
Blue flag.
Car left. Still there.
Quick more pit.
Clear left.
Just get out of this bit of traffic.
The lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. Box in 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Okay.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
Okay, that's a good stop. We're not got anybody directly around
Your
us.
front is increasing. It's now 12 seconds.
We've got just less than 20 minutes to go.
The gap behind is now 4.5.
The HX will start fitting in very soon as well.
Leader's pin now. Tail is now leading. Blue flag. It's a faster class car
Hey,
behind.
Marco, I hope I give you enough space there, mate. I know you're on the inside.
On your right. Clear right.
Okay, Big Four's quite far back from us, so he was catching up to us earlier.
Looks like P6 has gone off in the chicane. The car in front is
What are you doing?
I don't know, but I can't feel my testicles.
You know what, fair enough.
I think that was a bit too much information there.
No, you're good, mate. I gave you enough space there. Should have been good to go to the inside.
Yeah, I choked. I wasn't 100% sure if you were cutting the corner or not, so I guess I overbraked it and it kind of slid. So that's my bad. You did nothing wrong.
Yeah, just try to get me on the straight. I'd really appreciate that.
Yep, got it in attack.
I will say though, one of the good things about this series nowadays, especially, is that obviously online gaming as a whole can become quite toxic when it's multi-class involved, because everybody's so competitive. But with regards to toxicity, this series is definitely one of the best for drivers owning up to their own mistakes, you know, and just being nice to each other. Like, I haven't done too many races in this series, but I definitely want to do more. Because there's always a big plus when you haven't got people, you know, moaning at each other when they could have done something differently at themselves as well. It's always nice.
That's good consistency. Keep it up. The gap behind is now 15 seconds.
And this is something that I want to do more of next season. So GCE racing as a whole, that is something I want to get more involved in. Try and do some more of these races. Even the Enduros.
Hey, Janus, sorry for that little what's up, mate. I think you should be good.
Right, so these tyres are starting to go off a little bit, but it's not so easy to keep the car straight. Now there isn't many downsides to the series, but one of them is the fact that there is no way you can change tyres and achieve the best results, because tyres do actually change after the fuel has been filled into the car. I found that out the hard way, if you may remember, back last season when I did an ESS race at Reload Atlanta. And that, of course, near enough completely ruined my race because I thought you could do that. That was not the case. We have managed to get up to P6. We have through the stops. We're looking pretty good so far. And all of that 7/8 was the first half hour. We've not had a single 1/8 since that void that we had. A bit surprised as to how quickly he caught up to me. stay over to the left, make it easier for him.
Right side.
No.
Right, you're clear.
Say something? What did you do? Come on, mate. No! Mate. You're broken, my race. Unbelievable.
Okay, Al, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Be honest, mate, the guy in P4 has damage. If you want to work together to pass him, and then you can, we can start fighting after that.
The captain, Bellucci, ahead is increasing. It's now 12 seconds.
Could not happen easy.
Okay, so the next prototype is
Guy in P4 has
19
major
seconds
damage,
back.
mate, if you just want to wait to start fighting.
and he won't be just for a bit, or maybe in 1 or 2 laps.
Unbelievable. Anyone tell me how you manage the battery? Impossible. Unbelievable product. 8 incidents. I know need the incident. It's a fucking joke, this thing. No, we don't. We are too young. You're running a race. 79, 089 lost. That's unbelievable. Impossible. Impossible to cover.
Other teammate, please just stop talking, man.
Yeah, move.
Less than 10 minutes ago, literally 8 minutes left. Gone by pretty quickly. There's how much fun I'm having. You know, even when I'm alone on the chat, this car does have that, you know, uniqueness, that lot of fun that you can get, which doesn't happen in many cars. But personally, the Porsche 911 RSR, you know, to me personally anyway, is one of the best sounding cars you'll ever hear.
Captain, Bellucci, ahead is increasing. It's now 12 seconds. The gap behind is now 12 seconds.
Okay, so the LNDH is now caught up. So he'll pass us
That's the car behind.
after this section here, just before the barge, hopefully. Yeah, that's good.
On your right. Clear to the right.
This LMP2 might actually get me at the bus stop. Oh no, actually the VTs are back, thankfully.
Alright, Al, that's the car approaching. It's their class leader. The next car is Bellucci.
So we've got the leading LNTH cap coming up to us next.
Right up here.
The gap behind is now 12 seconds. Blue flag. There's a plastic car bearing down again. It's their class leader.
On your left. Clear left.
Okay, I'll run out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. Blue flag.
Tu cherches pourquoi? T'es dans le même tour que moi, frérot, qu'est-ce que tu racontes?
So to the right.
Clear on the left.
Michael, why did you flash for nothing, man?
And the pass mate.
There's a plastic car approaching.
Far left. Clear to the
There
left.
we go.
Blue flag.
We've actually had good timing overall during the race with regards to traffic, apart from one or two laps maybe. And that was just a selection of cars all coming one after another. And you are going to get that. It's not a matter of when, it's not a matter of if, it's when you'll get that during one of these races, especially during the top split race. A bit too much inside curve there.
Left side. Clear left.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
So the next lap should be the final lap. So just one more LMP2 and one more LMG8 to come past us for the lap pass again, by the looks of it. So we're coming
Okay,
in
Al.
unison
Plastic car
from
approaching.
each other over as well. Kind of, probably about maybe a second and a half difference from each other.
Last lap. Blue flag.
Is LMG a bit too far back? Right. Yeah, he'll overtake us after a rally on.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. Blue flag.
Ooh, that's another 1x. Taking too much speed into no name.
Wow, lap.
Stab low.
Sorry, Terry.
Quédate ahí atrás, Flaco, quédate ahí atrás. Dale, dale, Chino, dale.
There's an incident in our source. It looks like tail.
Yeah, good racing, Marco, but I saw you flashing. Good job.
Well, P6, I'll take it. Definitely a big challenge.
Caution. 6th place. That's the
And
end
a
of the
bit of
race.
gaining of our rating as well. That should lift us back up to 2.5 again. Yeah, another good race.
Good racing, everybody. That was,
Definitely a challenge in that first half. Managing
Seriously.
traffic, shown in this
Really good
race,
racing.
is very, very important. And sometimes that is what decides a race. But I think the pit stop is what also decided this race a little bit. Don't know what happened to Bicor, but obviously something did happen to him during the pit stop, because I gained a lot of time in that time. So this will probably be my week done. First time doing more than one race in a week for a little while. So I am gaining fitness, and that is pretty much the goal heading into next season. And then hopefully I'll be able to do even more racing, especially when I get my rig sorted out, which I am looking to do that next week. So be on the lookout for that. Also be on the lookout for a streaming room tour as well, with obviously some adjustments have been made as well. So, but that's it for me. We'll see you in the next one.